in the news. Michelle in the news. Michelle in the news. Michelle in the news. Michelle in the news. Wanna, Michelle in the news. I don't remember if that's exactly how it went when I tried to do it the last time, but I'm just gonna ad-lib it every fucking time. Hi everybody, welcome to a Michelle in the News episode of We Watch Shudder. My name is JD, and thank God, who's here with me?
It's a motherfucking party. It's a motherfucking party.
Yeah.
That's from Make Some Noise, so people who are fellow Dropout fans, they'll know, but it's a motherfucking party. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. No, that's not the beat of that part. Anyway, hi, it's Michelle.
Hey, it's Michelle, everybody.
It's me.
That's good, because Michelle knows the news.
I do.
The only news in the horror world that I know about, oh shit, here comes the dog, is stuff that I find out about accidentally. Michelle does all the hard work for me, and now she does all the hard work for you, too. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for checking out the show. This is a little different from our normal episodes. We're just going to spend probably 90 minutes is what they've been talking about horror news, things coming up, all sorts of fun things, because Michelle is a voracious content devourer as a coping mechanism for her mental health traumas. And it's okay that I say that because we talk about it all the time. But yeah, just want to make sure you're aware of what we're getting into. That's enough babbling. Michelle, you talk.
Okay. I'm so glad that we're doing this episode today, because today is also the day that I finished completely reorganizing and keeping track of how I track the movies I want to see. Before, I just had I have a database that's publicly accessible on WeWatchShudder.com where all the horror movies and the release dates are on there. So go check it out, because IMDb's list is not comprehensive. Sometimes it uses Sundance release date. Sometimes it uses the wide theatrical release. I try to track all of it. Anyway, I've got that. But then I've also got a system, which is bookmarks, which feels archaic, but it works for me. And everything's in folders. And it used to be that I could keep up on all the stuff that I wanted to see in a month, because I could easily watch 100 movies. And then, everything that came out, I would be good. But now there's 200 movies coming out every month. And I want to see them all. And I can't keep up. So I spent the time and I went through and I created different folders and now different genres. Is this specifically found footage horror? Is it slasher horror? Is it B horror? So that when I'm in the mood for something, I now have an ability to go there. So all 2,300 and I think 50 something on my watch list are now sorted. And that includes things that are in development. So not there's 800. Yeah. Oh, it's hang on. Now I gotta know the numbers. 3,094 things on my watch list, 902 of which are in development.
I want to make sure everybody heard those numbers. I don't remember them exactly, even though she just said them 10 seconds ago. I was going to say more than 3,000.
Yeah, I stress out about it a lot.
That she's aware of. How, if obviously we have the ones that are in development and we don't have, of the ones that you have current release dates for, what's the farthest out from today?
Oh, I am in that folder right now. Let me tell you. The last one that I have, let me look at the 2027. I might have a 2028 in here. No, I don't. 2027, December 17th, 2027, The Housemaid's Secret, which is going to be the sequel to The Housemaid. Oh, also Avengers Secret Wars, December 17th, 2027. That is the furthest out I have right now.
The sequel to The Housemaid, that one that was just out with
yes.
Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney.
Yep.
Okay. They already have a sequel planned and release scheduled.
Yes, they do. They are going to pump those babies out more than Sydney Sweeney pumps up her boobs. I'm assuming they're inflatable, because otherwise that would be so uncomfortable. I don't know how I would sleep with my tatas being that large.
Girl's going to have back troubles if she doesn't, I suppose she could find a personal trainer who really knows physiology who can help her specifically train her back. But
you gotta have a strong back with those bazongas.
Oh, I know. My mom had a
Poser.
reduction when she was in her 40s because her back was a goddamn mess.
Yeah, that's what the bazongas do. They're great to look at, but they're terrible to have.
Well, and to be honest, there's a time limit on how long they're great to look at too.
Oh, I disagree. I've
Oh,
never
really?
seen a pair of boobs at any age that I've been disappointed by. I think they're
Okay.
so fun.
Fair
I've
enough.
never, it also could just be me actively being in denial because I'm like, mine are going to look like that someday. And you know what? They're all beautiful. Maybe I'm
mine
like
are-
forcing myself.
Mine are definitely gonna look like that someday. They already look like that. My tits are terrible. They're
Wouldn't it be
terrible.
great if you slowly morphed into Sydney Sweeney's boobs? What would you be like? Oh God, I need to see a
Christ.
doctor.
No. No, I already have back trouble. I do not need more than what I already got. Wow, this got real weird all of a sudden. That's what happens when you talk about tits.
I love talking about boobs. Okay,
All right,
enough about
so-
boobs. Let's talk about horror.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Talk about. Also, I did want to say just quickly, not just those numbers, but consider I don't give a shit about tracking this stuff, but I know how much Michelle cares about tracking this stuff,
Yeah.
and you guys should be so fucking happy for her that she finally got this system worked out. Round of applause for
Thank
Michelle.
you. I feel like you're the only
Congratulations.
person, and our listeners are the only people who like would appreciate and understand. Like when I
We're
say
happy for
I
you.
overhauled everything, like I took it all. I took my bookmarks folder and I took a deep breath and I dumped everything into one folder so that I could start from scratch. So that was my project for this week. And yes, my mental health has been garbage. How do you know?
Did you have to change your underwear once you were done, Michelle?
Because it had been so long, or because
No.
I was so excited?
Okay, that was I tried to out clever myself again. No, the implication was that you were so happy when it was done that you came.
Oh, I don't think women change their underwear after they do that. They just deal with it.
You don't get. Wow, this has to
It's
stop
not like men do.
immediately.
It's not
I
like
know,
men do.
I know, Michelle. I know. I'm not that dumb, but oh God, why did I go down this road? This is what I get.
Different levels of liquid
This is Michelle. I
and
know.
viscosity.
I know. Oh God, why did I do this to
Man,
myself? This
if
is
I
what
had to change
get.
my underwear every time I came, I would be out of underwear.
I didn't say every time. God, oh God, why did I do this to myself? Also, Michelle
so
will not allow me to
uncomfortable.
edit this out now because I must
of
be
course not.
humiliated.
It's so great.
damn it.
I was helping run ops at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament last week, and I feel so bad because my friend Troy is one of the sweetest, kindest men, just a little baby-faced baby who I've known for a long time. And throughout the tournament, I don't know how it started, but by the end, everybody on staff was calling him Daddy because I started doing it. He'd say something, I'd go, "Yes, Daddy," and everybody else was like, "Everybody listen to Daddy." Oh, it's because his daughter was there, and she said, "Daddy." I went, "Daddy."
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why.
But I still feel bad for sexually harassing him, but it was so funny to call little baby face Troy.
Wait a minute. He
He didn't say he was bothered by it. That
I
would
feel
be different.
bad for sexually harassing him, but it was so funny.
I mean,
I know people who
That's
use
what
that
I said.
argument about a lot of things, Michelle.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm really Dave Chappelleing it up over here. I can say whatever I want for the sake of a joke. No, I think it was consensual. I have been meaning to message him just to be like, "Hey, did I make things too weird?" No, it's fine. Anyway, Troy, if you're listening, you are great, and you are such a baby face, and that's why it's so weird that you are a father of two. How did you do that? Well, I know how you did it. Don't give me details. I've known you since you were a tiny person. So
I spent the last 30 to 60 seconds of you talking there trying to... I was arguing with myself about whether or not I wanted to try and mitigate the damage I already did with the thing that I said by trying to explain what I meant. And then I said, no, you're just
you
better
don't
off
want to do that.
shutting the fuck
No.
up.
Yeah,
Just-
and you brought it up again. Like, that's brave.
I I did not bring it up again. What that was an apophysis, Michelle.
But it got us thinking about that again. So
I hadn't stopped, I guess.
Oh,
because
okay, that's
I'm
fair.
the one who is mortified.
Oh, I mean, that's why I told the Troy story, so that we
Okay,
could also
look.
be mortified. I was trying to mitigate the mortified.
Michelle, the mistake
mortification.
Mitigate?
Yeah, but mitigate the mortification. So I was trying to portmanteau it. Mitigate the anyway.
Mortifigitigate.
Ooh, that's good.
See if I can figure it out.
Mortifigitigate. I don't think it's accurate, but it's real fun to say. Mortifigitigate.
See, you can't even say it. You're going to have to type it
Yeah.
out and try to pronounce
I
it.
will.
No, Michelle,
this
the
is great
mistake I made
podcasting.
is that I said came, which is not what I intended. Is well-known comedy punchline, and I'm not saying it's accurate in any way. It's a well-known comedy punchline that when like women get incredibly aroused, things get damp. All right, and that's what I was trying to imply. I feel like an idiot because I said the
yeah.
wrong words, but I really got to not do this. God damn it.
I do think everyone, self-included, knew what you were implying. I think we all knew.
Then why didn't you stop me?
I can't stop you before you say a thing. My job is to make it funny after you say the awkward thing, and
Can we talk
think I
about
did
the
a great
news,
job.
please, Michelle?
I would love to. You circled it back to dampness.
Stop saying that word. Let's talk about the news.
I would love to talk about anything except moist. Okay, the news. Okay. First off, before we get into the news, I've got this month's upcoming horror releases that I am excited. Oh wait, I can't say this month's horror releases. It's just this month's releases because one of these are in here just for me and probably like Brendan. He probably would be really excited about this one. So this one's for both of us. Okay, so movies coming up in May that I am most excited about. And if I add them to this list, then it definitely has to become a priority that I watch it because that is what my system is. And now I have a folder for things that I have to watch them no matter what, even if I've lost interest or heard it's garbage by that point. So, the upcoming movies, May 1st, is going to be a banger, let me tell you. JD just kept talking to me about some May 1st releases before we recorded. I was like, yo, dog, this is what our podcast is for. So I told him to shut up. Let's talk about it while we record because that's our thing. We can't talk conversationally. Ugh, what are friends? Okay, so May 1st, first off, the movie that everybody is so excited about, and I cannot stop, like, people do not stop talking about it, Devil Wears Prada 2. Yeah, we get the sequel to The Devil Wears Prada, now the second one. That's the one that people have just been losing their minds over. No, for real, Hokum. Hokum is finally coming out. Damian McCarthy, writer-director from Oddity and Caveat, stars Adam Scott. I don't even remember what the plot is. I have not watched the trailer. I am completely trying to scrub everything I have stored in my brain away, which is great because I do have a short-term memory disability, so it's really easy for me to forget these things. So I don't want to know anything about it. I just know that people cannot shut up about how great Hokum is. It's been all over festivals and sneak peeks, and people just do not shut the fuck up, and I'm excited.
I'm also really excited about that one. Gonna try and see both of his other films again before I see it. I've only seen Caveat once, and it was quite a while ago. I vaguely remember it, but I think it'll be far enough back that it'll be nice and fresh. Obviously, we did an episode on Oddity, and it was one of our favorite movies that year. It was, I don't know if it quite made the top list, top fives, but it was real fucking good. Yeah, this guy is an incredible talent. There's one, I agree with you. I've been trying to go out of my way to avoid as much about this that I can, because there's one thing that I did see. I have to believe you've seen it. It's part of the promotion. I think it's even on the poster for the movie. But that face is something I wish I had not seen. I don't understand.
But if it's anything like his other films, he shows us something that is minimally in the movie, and the stuff in the movie is so much better. So if that is the sneak peek we're getting, I don't think that's the tippy top of the iceberg. I think the Titanic's going to hit a different part of the ice.
Try to remind me after this episode, Michelle, because I want to tell you about this wild idea I have, but it would be spoilery for Oddity, so I don't want to bring it up.
Okay. I mean, you did bring it up, but
I don't want to. Right.
Yeah. Are you typing a note right now so that you make sure?
No, I'm taking my insulin.
Oh, that's not nearly as exciting. Okay, the other May 1st movie coming out, Deep Water.
My pancreas would disagree, Michelle.
I mean, it would be more exciting if you didn't take the insulin, would it not?
My pancreas would not think so.
I mean, it would be exciting. Exciting does not mean good, but it is like oh shit, like that. Yeah, unless it's just a gentle shutdown, and then maybe it is more exciting to take the insulin.
What other movies are coming out, Michelle?
Deep Water. There's a plane. It crashes into the water. Oh man, that already sucks. But what if sharks? What if there's sharks in the water? What if there's a plane and it crashes into the water and that's already scary? But then what if there are sharks and also Aaron Eckhart and Ben Kingsley are there? Or no, I'm excited for Deep Water. I think it's going to be one of those like so bad it's good and aware that it's like that where like these sharks are going to be ridiculous. If this tries to be a serious movie, I'm going to be so upset. I just like, oh no, there's sharks. What are the odds? It's bad enough the plane crashed into the fucking ocean and now there's sharks.
Weren't you a pretty decent, I guess I don't remember the ratings, but weren't you a pretty positive fan of Beast of War earlier this year?
Yeah, but that was about the people, not the sharks. Oh God. Yeah. I mean, it's possible
Michelle,
that this could be...
do you remember the warning siren from that movie?
I do.
Anyway, Riley, you gotta stop it right now, bud. We are recording a podcast. You gotta not bark at me.
You know what? I bet Riley has a bit of an obsession. That's right, May 15th obsession. Writer-director Curry Barker, creator of The Chair, Milk and Cereal, other stuff on his YouTube channel. Obsession is also one of those I have forgotten everything about, but I keep getting little tidbits, and I'm not going to say what they are now, even though I have a basic understanding of the plot, much to my chagrin. Curry Barker is just fantastic. I had included The Chair on my review of like top 5 favorite movies of the year on like our first year of doing this podcast, and you were like, what the fuck? But now you get it. Curry Barker Obsession comes out May 15th. This is like top 5 most anticipated movies for me of 2025. That and Hokum are probably 2 of the spots right there. So May's gonna be good. It's gonna be May.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for Obsession when I went to the Marcus horror mystery movie a couple of weeks back that turned out to be Hunting Matthew Shepard. I don't remember.
Matthew Nichols. Matthew Shepard is a different.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, Matthew. It is. God damn it. What is wrong with me? Fuck. My apologies. God damn it. I'm not having a good night, Michelle. I'm just.
I don't know. I'm delighted.
Well, I appreciate that you are amused by my humiliation.
I don't know why you're humiliated. He's just a different Matthew. If you had said Hunting Matthew McConaughey, I would also be laughing.
Yeah, but look, the context, Michelle.
That's just a different Matthew. Okay.
Anyway.
Yes, you saw the trailer.
Yeah, and I will say this, it looks fucking rad. I'm super excited about it. I remember first time I saw his short, The Chair, I wasn't super taken with it, but then I watched it again a while later, and I actually really enjoyed it. What's the one guy's name, Michelle? You know the guy.
What?
The guy in the chair, the old guy, Edgar.
Oh, man, he comes with the chair. Old man something. Oh, I don't remember his name.
Anyway, if you haven't seen The Chair, it's a short. It's available on YouTube, as is his. It's what Milk and Cereal's about an hour long.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was.
He's got a bunch of stuff.
I wasn't as taken with Milk and Cereal as Michelle was because, again, she's more into found footage type stuff than I am, but it's good. I mean, it's worth seeing for sure, especially at only about an hour. Throw that on and The Chair, make it a double feature, get you a good time in.
Do that. I'm gonna have to say this thing out of order, because I have to do these chronologically. My next thing that I'm really excited about, May 27th, Spider Noir. That's right, bitches. You remember the Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse, where he's a dark detective voiced by Nick Cage? They made it into a Prime series. It's 8 episodes long. It's been on my watch list for like a good 2 years now. I'm so excited. I love Nick Cage. I love Into the Spider-Verse. And I love the concept of Nick Cage being a Spider-Man who's also a detective.
I have still only seen the first one of those Spider-Verse movies. I did really enjoy it. I really appreciated there have been a lot of movies in the last several years that have tried to really do something new and unique with their animation style. And a lot of them haven't really worked out for me. Like, but I remember the first one is Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Yes, and then
Across the Spider-Verse.
Across that one, I gotta tell you, it has an irritating cliffhanger. Where if I had known how cliffhangery it was gonna be, I would not have watched it. Sure. Great movie, way more of a cliffhanger than the first one.
Yeah.
So
beyond the first movie, that's still kind of a blind spot for me. But
you remember Spider Noir guy, right?
I don't believe he was in the first movie, was he?
He definitely is. They bring together all the Spider-Men, and he's one of them.
Well, I don't remember. I remember Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, she's there, and then there's the other Spider-Man, and then there's a different Spider-Man, and then there's Spider-Pig.
Well, and then I remember all the Spider-Mans from that other Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, exactly. All those Spider-Mans. The Spider-Men.
The Spider-Meme.
Spider-Meme. Spider-Gentleman.
No, Spider-Meme, Michelle. They did the Spider-Man meme.
Oh, you're talking about the real-life people. I just want to talk about the animated Spider Detective.
Oh, okay. Well, fine.
Fine. And then my last thing, I can't believe that when I was making notes of things coming up in May that I almost forgot, which is ridiculous. I think I just clicked out of the tab too quickly before making my notes because I was feeling very anxious after watching a 3-hour High School Musical. Not the movie The High School Musical. I went to a High School Musical and it wound up being 3 hours, which is too much musical in any context. But I was talking about like my most anticipated movies of the year, and I mentioned Hokum and Obsession and completely forgot Backrooms comes out May 29th. I thought it was a June release for a second, like June 1st, but no, May 29th. That's also my top 5. The trailer looks so good. The trailer for Backrooms looks so good. And I just in case people are not aware, Kane Parsons made the Backrooms on YouTube. It became a phenomenon. It's a whole liminal space thing and a craze that everybody's into now. But it's basically like picture a department store from the 90s, but it's just wrong and never ending. And he has tons of YouTube videos, all of which he made himself at the age of 19, just doing fun CGI things. Like, the kid is brilliant at what he does. I love that I can say the kid about one of the movies that I'm so excited for. Chiwetel Ejiofor, like, I can't think of anything I've ever seen him in and not been thrilled about. Actually, one of the things in my news section was going to be that because the Backrooms are coming out, they've started airing fake commercials for Cap and Clark's Ottoman Empire, which is the furniture store in Backrooms. Not like the Backrooms, but it's this guy. It's Chiwetel owns it, but it's been airing commercials for this store on Pluto TV. So like we're gonna get some fun marketing over the next month, it seems like. And Chiwetel Ejiofor, I was just curious. I was like, I can't think of anything I've disliked him in. So I went to his IMDb and just a quick rundown, because this is just like such a vast vastly different roles, and I love all of them. Love Actually, Serenity, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, Children of Men, Z for Zachariah, 12 Years a Slave, Doctor Strange, The Pod Generation, The Life of Chuck, The Old Guard, and most importantly, Sherlock Gnomes. Like, what a filmography, and that's just a fraction of what he has done. I really, really like him.
That's
So,
a lot
I'm
of
excited.
stuff. Cool.
There's a lot of stuff. Anyway, yeah, so Backrooms, I'm gonna have a hard time in May. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're also perfectly spaced out. Every 2 weeks I get to see a movie I'm excited about.
I have still only seen that original Kane Pixels Backrooms short. I keep meaning to go back because I know there's a video or an upload, I think, that it just edits all of them together like a supercut.
Probably.
And I kind of want to see that. But really impressive, that first one, especially for how old was he when he made it? 16?
Yeah, somewhere around
And
there.
like apparently
Just a
made
little
the
boy?
entire thing in, was it Unreal Engine?
I don't know.
Anyway, some kind of like the whole thing is digital. And I like, I shit you not, I said to Michelle, I said to her, I wonder where he found like an old abandoned mall or office building. Like, is this kid's dad like happened to be a real estate agent or something? And Michelle said to me, no, the whole thing is digital. And I was genuinely surprised. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's also made to look like it's shot on like a real low commercial quality video camera. I think that contributed to my being convinced. But I'm not afraid to admit it. I thought it was a real place.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Onward. Quick summary of the movies coming out in May that I'm excited about. May 1st, The Devil Wears Prada 2, Hokum, Deepwater. May 15th, Obsession. May 27th, Spider Noir. And May 29th, The Backrooms. Well, Backrooms. It's just Backrooms, but that's wrong. It should be The Backrooms. Backrooms is, it needs a the. I don't say that very often. In this case, we need a the. On to some news. Y'all ready for the news? AKA GD?
Yeah.
Okay. I had messaged JD earlier and said that we had to record this episode tonight because I learned a piece of news that I knew if he knew it, he would have messaged me about it, and I don't recall getting a message from him. However, again, short-term memory, there's a lot of times he messages me, and I don't remember it happening. But I am excited that this is potentially something I'm telling you that you did not have knowledge of before. The newest Addams Family film was announced.
Yeah, I know. It's called The Glorious Dead.
Glorious
it comes
Dead.
out. It's gonna premiere at Cannes, I believe.
May 16th, 17th.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you
Yeah,
message me that,
John
or
shared
did
an
you just
article.
know?
What?
Did you message me that?
No, I did not.
You didn't message me when you found out?
I'm sorry, Michelle.
Now I'm just
Can't-
offended.
No, John shared. There was a Variety article talking about several of the movies that are going to be in the like that sort of horror genre portion of Cannes.
I
and
forgot
they
you're
mentioned-
Facebook friends with John Adams. Of
So
course.
are you.
No, I'm not. He never sent me a friend request, and I'm too scared to send him one.
Well, god damn it, Michelle.
I had an anxiety attack when Jeremiah Kipp sent me a friend request.
See,
I still have anxiety attacks.
Did you accept it?
Yeah, I did. And I'm still panicking months
This Michelle is why I didn't tell you, is because I assumed you were friends with him as I am and saw the news.
No, I didn't send him a friend request because I'm terrified of rejection.
No, I'm super stoked on it. The Glorious Dead. There's an interview that he and Toby did on YouTube. Oh, you know what? I just immediately dove into my own shit. Tell us about the movie, Michelle.
Oh, I was just going to give a very basic plot summary. Basically, Toby Poser of Addams Family, the Addams Family, it's an apocalyptic monster movie, and she's a sheriff alongside Zelda Adams, who is her deputy. I don't know a lot about that. Like, outside of that, there's a lot of information out there. I didn't want to know it. I got the basic plot, and I got the fuck out.
Okay, then I will not tell you. I saw an interview that John and Toby did together with somebody for like a YouTube show, like a YouTube podcast video thing. And they said a few tiny spoilery things about some of the special effects in the movie that's they didn't name the movie, but they said it's the one they were working on at the time they did that interview. So it's got to be this one, but it sounds fucking wild.
I expect nothing but the best when it comes to practical effects from.
And I apologize for not sending you the information right away and assuming you would have. Assuming that, and also I assume you know everything that I already know.
Apparently not. I just learned this today.
That's all right.
Yeah, this is like the first time in history. I'm gonna have to cry myself to sleep later.
Wild to me that it, like, barely a year off Mother of Flies, and they have another one coming out already.
Yeah, The Glorious Dead. Oh, great family. If you're not familiar with the Addams Family, like, go check them out.
Change your life.
Change your life. Go watch Hellbender, which is probably my favorite.
It's so good.
And then watch the Carnival one.
Where the Devil Roams. That's
Where the
my
Devil
favorite.
Roams. Yep. And Mother of Flies, and just all of them. Go check them all out. Knucklejack. Check them out.
Knucklejack, Rumble Strips. They made a bunch of movies before they made horror movies, and those are very good as well.
I like the
Zen.
Western Revenge one.
Oh, that's The Hatred. Yeah, that was.
I like that.
That's sort of their. You can find that on YouTube's. You guys, The Hatred. It's a movie that just, from what I understand, it was mostly just Zelda and John who made that one. But Zelda talks about it a lot in interviews about how after they got done with, I want to say Halfway to Zen, she was real young, but she's like, Dad, I think I want to make a movie where I just go around killing a bunch of men.
Yeah.
And
Same.
it's if you haven't seen it, it's awesome. It's a great place to start for them, actually. And again, it's free on YouTube. Go check it out.
Excellent. Okay, my next bit of news. John Carpenter announces first ever original graphic novel, Cathedral. Comes out August 4th. Very basic plot. The middle of downtown Los Angeles sets the scene for John Carpenter's Cathedral, where an abandoned cathedral stands, fenced in and ignored by the world around it. The preoccupied passers-by have long since ceased to notice the blah, 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 blah. Detectives must enter the church in search of a monster. Blah, blah, blah. An ancient evil within. As I started reading, I went, this is too much. I just copied a paragraph and I expected it to be less words. So, okay. Ancient evil within. Cathedral. Church. Detectives. Spider noir, potentially. There's also going to be an accompanying Cathedral original album that I cannot find a lot of info about. It was just included in the Daily Dead article that I was reading. So you get an album and a graphic novel. Carpenter's
Wild.
Cathedral.
Cathedral is also a rad doom metal band from the UK.
Maybe that's what the album will be.
It'll
It'll be a nice doom metal accompaniment. Whatever. Okay. Accompaniment.
Sure.
Like the piano. Anyway. Okay. Behind the Mask 2, The Return of Leslie Vernon. This one I know you know about, JD. At first, I was like, ugh, but then I saw it's the original writer, director, co-writer, and stars, like, the same cast. And at first, I was like, without saying anything about the movie, I was like, well, how are they going to do a sequel? But, like, obviously, like, at the same time, it kind of sets it up for a sequel, but also, how are they going to do a sequel? We're going to find out, bitches. I'm excited now.
Yeah.
Because knowing that all the original people came back and have talked so highly about it, man, Nathan Basil, however you pronounce his last name, he's fine as hell. And I'm like, I have a thing for dudes who could kill me and wear masks. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, why am I forgetting his name right now? The hockey man.
Casey
Not
Jones.
Jason. Thank you, Casey Jones, but also Jason, but also Bane, and also the Predator. Like, give me a dude who could kill me and wears a mask while he does it. I'm into it. So I'm going to have some weird thoughts about Behind the Mask too, and that's great. That's not something I got over when I was 14 and saw Behind the Mask for the first time. And now we can revisit that. And I have a therapist, and I keep her well paid.
Yeah, super, super excited about that announcement, especially when I learned that it's literally everybody coming back. It's a legitimate getting the whole band back together situation. And like, I mean, I'm definitely tentative. You know, there's always that little bit of like, oh man, it's been so long. And that first one has developed such a reputation and a following. Like, there's always the chance that when you come back to the well, the water is sour, you know? But I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm fucking looking forward to it. That movie is so goddamn good. Also, you talk about guys who can kill you and wear a mask while they do it. I think, personally, the Leslie Vernon mask is the best mask in horror since the original Michael Myers mask.
It's also got that mouth exposed so you can kiss him.
It's just such a great, it's so grotesque, right? It's that uncanny, it's weirdly, that uncanny valley kind of, I just fucking love that mask.
Listen, I just like that he can kill me and eat potatoes while he does it and not have to take the mask off. We all have our things. These are mine. Kill me while eating potatoes. Gonna
Fair.
have to talk to my husband and see how we're gonna make this happen. I have a
Kill
life
Michelle.
insurance policy.
So
Yeah,
if I'm parsing everything together here, collating it, I don't know which word is correct, but ultimately you want a man who can kill you while wearing a mask and eating potatoes.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, to demonstrate how cool the mask is. He's like, look, I don't even have to take it off to eat the potatoes. Oh,
All right,
great.
sweet.
Murder me with a potato. Good luck. Make a shiv. Okay, so next, Alien Earth creator Noah Hawley is going to direct the reimagining of Terrified from Damien Rugna. Damien Rugna made When Evil Lurks. That's the big one that people know, but now they have become familiar with Terrified. And Terrified is one of those, like, before When Evil Lurks, it would have been a legitimate, like, very hidden gem where it's named Terrified. How is it going to live up to that name? And it 100% does. Terrified is great. That and When Evil Lurks are both Five Skull movies, if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure because I love both of those. And Alien Earth has had one season now, and I really, really enjoyed it. I tend to not like TV shows as much as movies because I'm like, 8 episodes is a lot of time to fill, and I don't think there are a lot of shows that do that well. Unlike The Pit, where they're just like, this guy's married, now this guy's divorced, now he's cheating on this. Anyway, I have feelings about The Pit. The season finale just aired, and how is this all in the span of a day? But Alien Earth was fantastic. It took multiple approaches from all these different plots and kept it all fun and interesting and engaging. And it wasn't just like people running away from Alien, which is what I had assumed it would be. So knowing that he's behind the helm, okay, I'll give it a try. I love Terrified. And here's the thing, if at the very least, Noah Hawley taking on the remaking of Terrified will hopefully get more eyes on the original, because Terrified is great. And I hope at the very least, like, more people go to watch the original. Like, that's great.
You were definitely bigger on Terrified than I was, but When Evil Lurks is a fucking masterpiece. And so, yeah, when you started talking about this, this is how quickly my brain is working right now, because it's that kind of a day. You said 3 words, and then you said 5 words, and the last 2 were Noah Hawley, but the first 3 were Alien Earth creator. And all of a sudden I was like, that would be a fucking rad name for so many things. Like, what is this? Is this some kind of new movie? Alien Earth creator? Do I not fucking know about this?
Video game. Immediately video game.
Alien
Sandbox
Earth creator. And like, not with the colon like in the TV series, just like Alien Earth creator. That would be fucking rad.
That sounds like the new Spore. Did you ever play Spore?
Michelle, I don't play video games.
Yeah, but this was so long ago that it might have been in a different time period where you did. That was 20 years ago. I don't know if you played video games 20 years ago. I was a very different person 20 years ago.
Michelle, I have never played a lot of video games.
Oh, bummer. Okay, well, Spore would be Alien Earth Creator, and so you should go check it out. You can make a little, you can evolve, and do you want to be a carnivore? Or do you want to be an herbivore or an omnivore? And then your guys are going to do a little happy dance when they're mating. And now there's more of them. And now you, whoa, space exploration. Great game. Okay, next. This will be my final movie news. There wasn't a whole ton of stuff. I think everybody's just so excited for Hokum, Obsession, Backrooms, that's 90% of what all my news sources are about, is people hyping those up. But my last one on this list is actually like super, like, I don't remember what I yelled, but I yelled something very happily when I saw that this was finally getting a theatrical release. Legend of the White Dragon. Jason David Frank, who played the White Ranger in Power Rangers, committed suicide in 2022. Legend of the White Dragon has been post-production since 2023. It has been on my list for 3 fucking years, and I have just been impatiently waiting. Every month, I go to Google and I look up Legend of the White Dragon and try to find any indication that it is finally going to be available. And today was the day that I saw it. And not only is Legend of the White Dragon getting a theatrical release on August 28th, but August 28th is National Power Rangers Day. And I'm so fucking excited.
I mean, that can't be a coincidence, can it?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
No, of course it's not a coincidence. It's the perfect tribute to Jason David Frank. Listen, I was a huge Power Rangers kid. I had Jason David Frank's karate VHS tape, and I would do karate in my living room. Not well, but the White Ranger told me I was doing a great job, and that mattered a lot to me. I loved the Power Rangers so much, and Jason David Frank is one of those few celebrity deaths that actually like really got to me, especially because, you know, suicide, that's extra sad. But now we've just been waiting for Legend of the White Dragon for so long, and everybody involved in it says that it's a very beautiful last film for him and that it does his memory well, so I'm very excited.
Did you get to see him when he made that incredibly random appearance at the bookstore over here in West Fargo several years ago?
I did not. No, I did not. I know about it, and I was not there.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know, and now he's dead.
Go Power Rangers.
Oh, he went. That's the problem. Oh no, JD, he took a sip of soda right when I said, "Are you okay? You're so red."
I'm good.
Okay.
Whew, that was close.
Literal spit take.
that was real close.
Oh man. Okay.
The only thing I think what I wouldn't have been able to hold it if you had said, "Oh, he went."
Yeah,
I would have fucking lost it.
Oh man, bummer. I should have gone with my instincts.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, so I realized at the beginning of this episode I didn't tell them that the format is horror movie news and then video game news. So if you're new to these episodes and this is surprise, I like to throw in video game stuff because I'm a nerd and I get a chance to talk about it. And also, yes, I'm not going to play a lot of the games I talk about because they're too spooky for me. But Resident Evil Requiem is what everybody's still about. Most people I know have beaten it by this point, but it's still something they're obsessed with. And Leon got that cake. He's old and grizzled now, and we love it. But here's a couple other games. I have just started, anytime I come across an indie game that I like the concept of, I just buy it now. And so I have hundreds of indie games in my Steam library just to support them. But 90% of them are too spooky for me. So I won't be playing all of them. But I do buy them. Yes, JD.
So, when you say too spooky, spooky, you mean like literally like things jumping out and scaring you?
Not necessarily.
Because you, Michelle, were a big proponent, and if I remember correctly, were quite taken by the game Vile.
Yeah. And that really scared me.
Okay.
It got to me. The part where you start going like, oh shit, oh no, I'm in some deep water that I'm not gonna say, but like it is like a big like, oh,
That game's fucked
oh
up.
no, yeah. I think I can handle fucked up more than I can handle scary. The thing is, in Vile Exhumed, scary things happen, but then they just hang out until I do something else. Like nothing kills me because of my inaction.
I guess now that I think about it, Vile is definitely what I would qualify more as disturbing than scary. It does have moments where shit just jumps out at you. You know, it does some good jump scare work from time to time. That was a movie that I somehow accidentally stumbled around and only managed to play about 1/3 of before I triggered the end screen. And that was enough. I have not gone back to try and figure everything else out. I was like, nope, that was plenty for me. Good on you. That's plenty for me.
Yeah, I have a really hard time if it's a game where if my inaction will cause me to die, I'm not going to beat that game. Best example, the one that I always give, is Alan Wake, because I love that game as a spectator. But when I tried playing it, I chucked my controller at my TV. Nothing broke, and I did not mean to do that. It was not like a funny reaction, like an exaggerated, like I got so scared I chucked my controller, and then I just stared off, and the thing that was chasing me killed me, of course, and I just turned off the Xbox, and I went, okay, I can't do that because it's a risk to everyone around me and my personal property, and those kinds of games, that's what I can't do. I can do like Phasmophobia. The problem is I also get very motion sick very easily because, you know, my brain's broken, and that was a fun side effect of the car accident. So if it's first person, I have a very hard time with most games, and most games that are horror are in first person because then you're feeling the spookiness, you know, extra hard because like, oh my god, it's me, I'm walking through the haunted house. So I either get too motion sick or I get too scared, so most of them I can't play, so I just buy the game. I go, that looks interesting, I'll never play it. But I do have a couple in my my Steam library that I recently downloaded that I'm excited about. Dark Woods, the guy who made that, has another video game coming up that I won't be playing, but I will be playing Dark Woods, and I'm excited about it. It's a top-down thing. You're in the woods, you got a flashlight, it's retro graphics, which I'm a huge fan of. So there are things that I will play, but just a lot. I get real scared. I'm totally fine if it's a movie or a TV show, because like that's predetermined what's going to happen. But video games, I gotta like run and shit, and I'm not good at that. I don't
That's
like
fair.
running.
That's
Anyway,
fair.
So, some of the games that were announced, most of these are just announcements or demos or like coming soon. So I don't have a lot of info on release dates for a lot of these, but that's what the Steam wish list is for, baby. You just get that email when it's available. I don't do demos or early access. I only care when it's a full, completely baked game. I don't like beta testing because I'm not a beta, I'm an alpha. It's very funny because everybody I know who's ever called themselves an alpha is, God, they're huge bitches. Okay, so Panic Delivery. This is a 4-player co-op horror comedy where you drop in as couriers delivering packages in a dystopian world ruled by grotesque monsters. You share 99 lives. Deliver, don't die, and make it count. This is one that I'm going to get way too motion sick for, but it reminds me a lot of Lethal Company, which was very fun for the 5 minutes that I played it before I had to turn off my computer and go take several Dramamine and lay down in a dark room for a while. I got so sick immediately, and it was so fun. But yeah, you're just dropped in, and you're just good. Go deliver stuff while there's monsters after you. And here's how I know it's going to be good. When I was looking at it on the Steam library, one of the images is just a picture of the spaceship filled with bananas. I don't need to know anything else. Why did that happen? It's that kind of game. Okay, I'm on board. Why are these people delivering so many bananas? Where'd they come from? Are they meant to be there? Are you delivering bananas to an alien planet? And I'm not going to be able to play it because I'm going to be way too sick.
Well, what you gotta do is maybe you diverge slightly from a Spookums night and you have your buddy play it and everybody watches.
That's what we do a lot. We do a lot of indie games for Spookums nights when we're in between, but we've just been playing all the big games right now, which are very long. Silent Hill F and Requiem.
Oh, so you're having like multiple night sessions.
Yeah, we never
Gotcha.
like it. It's rare. Choo Choo Charlie was a one night thing, and that was
One and
really
done.
fun though. Do you know Choo Choo Charlie?
No.
You're a train conductor, and you're in a train, and you're foraging on this island and stuff. But then, oh shit, Choo Choo Charlie comes along, and he's a train spider. And you have to fight him from your train, so you're trying to upgrade your train to be battle ready so that you can fight against fucking Choo Choo Charlie, which is a train spider. It's a train with 8 legs.
Just 8 legs.
Yeah, it's like a Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, so it's a train engine. Okay. I thought you were implying it was like a spider train where like the engine was like a full spider, but then it had like a chain of like extra spider bodies behind it, so it was like multiple like a centispider.
I'm trying to think of that guy on YouTube who does the videos like that. His name is a bunch of nonsense. Kamuliak or
Tom
something.
6.
No, it's like Simuliak. I don't know. If you saw
The
his
spider
stuff, you would know.
centipede.
It's like cats morphing into more cats to beautiful music.
Oh,
if
gross.
y'all know
No.
what I'm talking about, you're Kamuliad is what I'm going to go with. Okay, the next one. This one's not too spooky for me. I mean, it might be, but I'm gonna try it anyway because I'm really excited about this one. So prove you're human. I am obsessed with things in the tech space. I just beat Detroit Become Human a couple different times. We're going to talk about that, Michelle, in the review. But I have been really on an AI kick and a AI becoming sentient kick, and that's just right up my alley. And this is, I think the Steam description is where I grabbed this from, but an AI dares to dream she is human. You've been hired to put her in her place. And that on its own didn't sound super appealing to me. But I dug a little bit deeper and I watched the trailer and I looked at the graphics. And here's what I know. This was published by Black Tabby Games, which that's the same people who did Slay the Princess and Scarlet Hollow, both of which have very beautiful, creative, interesting storytelling. The graphics aren't like super high end. It's very small indie stuff, but beautiful stories. And now this is developed by Sunset Visitor, which I am not familiar with at all. But they only have one game called 1000X Resist, which has beautiful sci-fi imagery from what I could find. So now we're taking the publisher of Black Tabby Games, who makes these beautiful stories, and we're pairing them up with Sunset Visitor, which makes beautiful images. And watching the trailer for this has me so excited. It looks very surreal because you are in this computer landscape. So you are able to like morph into the environment in weird ways. And it also seems to have a very significant hint of sadness, where this AI is convinced that she is human, and now you have to be the one to tell her she's not and convince her that she's not. And I have a feeling that this is going to be very deep. And I'm really excited for it. So Prove You're Human does not have a release date right now. 2026 is the hope. So, any response, JD? Anything?
You talk about like things morphing and so is what are the odds that this game about AI was produced using some kind of AI?
Given Black Tabby Games, I really doubt it. If you
Okay.
saw their other stuff,
I don't
like,
know
it's-
shit about that space, obviously. So
yeah, no, probably not. It's like, I think even more so. Well, no, I was gonna say even more so than movies, video game developers take a lot of pride in not doing things AI ways. But I will say the good video game developers, like, it's even less heard of than movies.
I was gonna say, Michelle. I mean, we exist in a world where Steven Soderbergh is making a movie about art fraud using AI.
Yeah.
So
I know.
it's not like a documentary about art fraud using AI. It's It's a movie made using AI that's about art fraud.
Yeah. I don't see the problem.
Fuck that guy. It pisses me off too because he has
Oh no.
so there are so many movies in it. Like, I give a fuck about the Ocean's 11 stuff, right? I don't give a damn. But fucking Contagion, Unsane, Kimi, these smaller movies. He did this whole run of smaller movies that use a lot of horror language but aren't quite horror movies. Really, but and now it makes it so fucking hard to appreciate what else he's done now. That's all.
I hate the world. I would like somebody to prove I'm human. Actually, no, prove I'm a computer. Please turn me off. Unplug me. Don't unplug me or just shut me down. Please just love me with your cold heart. That's a great song. I haven't heard that song in like 20 years. I gotta go look that up. Great song.
Sweet.
Okay, what were you saying about AI?
Oh, that was it. I was fucking ranting.
Don't unplug me by all caps. Came out in 2010.
Here, I think, Michelle, is what it really is for me, is that deep down I know the bell has been rung, right? And it's never being unrung. It's not going anywhere unless something is specifically done on a governmental level about data centers, right? That's the only way that AI is ever going anywhere. Or I guess there's a possibility that they might end up trying to build them overseas, but I doubt it because a lot of those places are not doing it. Who knows? What I'm saying is I feel like it's inevitable that I'm just going to have to accept that this shit is being done, or I'm going to have to stop enjoying art.
I don't think that's true. But I do also think that you have more strict definitions of AI usage, as we learned from the discussion around Sinners and Fall. How you were very opposed to a technique that Fall used, and because they said AI, and I was like, that's not really AI. It's not generative AI. It's masking. And then you learn that Sinners use the same thing, and you got really, really mad about it.
I don't like AI.
Yeah, I know. I think certain tools are okay. I don't like generative AI. That's
whether it's generative or not, Michelle, it still contributes to these giant data centers that are destroying the environment.
Yeah, I don't think we should be building tons of data centers. Like, AI doesn't have to be constantly I mean, like, I know theoretically, yes, it does have to be. The whole point is machine learning. But, like, AI is smart enough right now. Let's just stop for a second. It doesn't have to learn everything at quantum mechanic speed. We don't need that. Take a break. I know everybody thinks we do. We don't.
There are those of us who would tell you that AI has already gone way too far.
Oh, yeah. I also agree with that. Definitely do not disagree. I think making it publicly accessible to every fucking idiot on the planet all at once was the downfall.
I'm just deep in my heart. I'm trying to find a way to hope that someday sanity will prevail, and there will be a wave of a new mentality across all levels of government, and it will be like a watershed moment where so many things change very quickly.
I think somebody's gonna unplug the internet someday.
I wouldn't have a problem with that, honestly. I mean, look, here's the truth.
I'd have a problem with it, but
I'd have a big problem with it, but fuck, I mean, It
All
would be
my
for the
friendships would end.
long term. I guess what I wouldn't say. What I should say is, it would be for the best. Not that I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yes, 100%. Like, it would be for the betterment of humanity, but also fuck humanity. Like, just let me have access to all the movies and all the information I could ever want. When I hang out with my friends who are much older than me and they ask a question like, "Oh, I wonder who was in that movie," I'm like, I'll just pull out my phone and answer this for us. And I'm like, God, I hate that I can do this, but it also seems stupid to argue about it.
Yeah. There's a like I could tangent off of this forever. What other news do we have to talk about, Michelle?
Well, I got some fun ones for you. I just realized that two of these are retro-ish. The first one you might not care a lot about, but I did put some in here. I'm trying to even make the video game news catered towards you a little bit. One of these stories, the one I'm ending on, is specifically for you because it made me giggle so hard. But okay, first off, Paranormal Activity Threshold, developed by Brian Clark, who made The Mortuary Assistant, so I'm already on board. Published by Dread XP and Paramount Pictures. There was a gameplay teaser released back in October, and then a playable demo was just available at Penny Arcade Expo that happened in March, PAX in March. And it has been getting great reviews. The gameplay looks very fun. It's kind of like, I think there is a pseudo found footage element, just like in the movie, of you walking around with a video camera. But there's also definitely things of like you just doing a Ouija board and seeing what happens. It looks very true to the movie. And I think that we have seen this formula a lot in various video games already. But this looks like kind of a fresh take, like a higher polished take. Than a lot of them, because like after Phasmophobia, like that's kind of one of the really, really good ones of like ghost hunting with your friends. But this one just looks ooky spooky. And I'm going to try to play it, and I am either going to get too scared or too motion sick or both. But that's one that when it's available, and no release date yet, it's just the fact that there was a demo recently means we're probably getting it very soon. So next one, Friday the 13th, the 1988 NES game has been remade and is available on itch.io. That's itch.io. And it can be played on a Game Boy Color if you own one, and can run it that way. So they've got the new mechanics. It's really good. I can't tell if that's JD's reaction to Friday the 13th, the game, or if you're just mad about AI still.
That game is terrible.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
People be weird.
Yeah, I know.
People be weird.
Listen, people still love Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Yeah, I don't
Although, what's actually really funny is I had never seen or heard of Tommy Wiseau's The Room, but I used to be a huge fan of Newgrounds. Like I said, like indie video games, and that used to be the indiest of indie video games. And I made a point to play all the top games each week. It was my obsession before I was obsessed with cataloging horror movies in a way that nobody else would care about. I've gone through a lot of obsessions. That was one of them, categorizing my music collection in a very specific way. I'm not well mentally. But they had a Tommy Wiseau The Room game on Netflix that was phenomenal, and that was my introduction to the movie. I was like, whoa. Oh, yes, JD.
Go ahead and finish, but I have a question about something you just said. Sorry, I was just raising my finger as a reminder.
Oh, okay. No, just the Room, the Newgrounds game was very fun, and I went, wow, this is based on a movie? I should go see what the movie is. And I was not expecting what I got. And that was a real good time. Okay, yes, JD.
They have games on Netflix?
Oh, did I say Netflix? I meant Newgrounds, but also Netflix does have games.
Okay. Wait, how?
They do games like Too Hot to Handle. They have mobile device games. So they have like dumb dating adventures based on all their like little series. So yes, Netflix does have games. What I meant was Newgrounds, but also yes, they do have games.
like how are the mechanics on them? Is it just like a choose your own adventure thing, or like a
I haven't
like
clicked
a
into most of them. I just get ads all the time when I
they
go
do
onto
like
my Netflix.
match 3 games or that sort of shit?
Oh, they do also have that. I know I've seen some of those.
Sweet.
Hang on. Now I'm pulling up. Yeah, if you go to Netflix, there's a tab at the top that says games. Games on our website are in beta. Oh my god, Jackbox Party is on Netflix.
Woo!
Pictionary, Overcooked. They have legit Tetris, Lego Party, Boggle. I thought they
Boggle.
just
I love the
had
way you said that. Boggle?
Boggle. They have TMNT Shredder's Revenge. What? When did they get real games? Last time I checked, it was just like the what? Solitaire. What? Netflix, what are you doing? Netflix, you crazy.
They're playing games.
Underwater melon? Man, I'm gonna go play some Lego Party after this. What is this all about? Why is Jackbox on Netflix? Happy Gilmore's Golf Mayhem? Oh man, I wonder if any of these are too spooky for me. We'll find out. I'm gonna be playing Boggle tonight. Okay, anyway, before I play Boggle, The Bag Man. Well, no, I will not be playing this one because it's only a demo available, but I will be playing it when it comes out. The Bag Man is an authentic retro 16-bit horror point-and-click survival horror that layers in stealth, commandable NPCs, and gratuitous slasher gore. Time and events continually tick forward, and any of your friends can die. Many paths to follow, multiple endings. Will you survive? I saw the graphics, I immediately got excited, and then somebody actually compared it to Clock Tower. When I first saw it, I went, that looks like Clock Tower. And then somebody in the reviews was like, this is a lot like Clock Tower, and I went, I'm sold. I'm so sold. Clock Tower is also too scary for me, but it's also one of my favorite PlayStation games, and I just muscle through it. I press pause a lot. But I love the Clock Tower games. This looks like that. I'm going to die so many times, but it sounds like my friends are also going to die alongside me. Multiple endings. Love it. Looking forward to using a walkthrough to get the perfect ending when I get stumped on how to do it myself because I'm too frustrated by the game and I'm dying too much and it's never going to happen. And I realize that my time is valuable and I shouldn't spend 50 hours trying to figure this out when somebody else already did it for me. And I just want to see the perfect ending. But the Big Man looks really fun for people who like that style, and I do. Point and click? You mean I don't have to aim at a person's head and shoot them with a gun from however far away? Great. I'm not good at that. I need VATS in Fallout, or I need no guns. I can stabby. I can stabby stab like it's nobody's business. Give me some Assassin's Creed, I'll stab you all day long. But if you want me to shoot you in the head, oh man, you're gonna live for a long time. I'm never gonna do that. I can't. Like somebody could walk into my room right now and be like, I'm going to kill you unless you shoot me in the head. I'd be like, okay, it's been fun, and I'll just wait. There's no chance of me murdering a person. And then well, yeah, I guess technically I could use other things. I am wily. Okay,
I
so
feel
my
like
last thing.
you could, Michelle, successfully murder a sleeping person with a gun. Because you could get real close. See what I'm saying?
Could I emotionally do it?
Oh, I thought you were just saying there's no way you could shoot somebody from a distance because you're not good with a gun.
No, that was an actual question to myself. Could I do it? Depends on the person. I could name a couple, yeah.
I couldn't physically do it. I can't shoot a gun to save my fucking life.
But if they were sleeping?
I mean, then I could do it. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, could I emotionally kill a, like, would I be okay? Yeah. There's some
certainly emotionally I couldn't, but I wasn't looking at it.
Oh, no, I
could. I was just looking at it strictly from could I literally mechanically shoot a person?
Yeah. And I'm saying emotionally, I could do it. There's some people I could do it.
Wow.
If you went like, here's a list of some of the richest people in the world, and you can choose one of them and get away with it, and everyone will praise you. I'm just saying, like, there's a list that I'd be like, yeah, I can be a paid hitman. Charlize Theron looks so hot when she does in The Old Guard. That's the second time I'm
Charlize
mentioning Old Guard
Theron
in
looks
this
so
episode.
hot when she does fucking anything.
Yeah, she does. Okay. Last bit of news, and happens to be the last bit of video game news, and also happens to be the last bit of video game news that I put in here specifically for JD. Here's the title from the Bloody Disgusting article. You can smoke weed in Halloween the game, and it actually serves a purpose.
That's the name of the game?
No, that's the name of the article. You can
Oh,
smoke
the
weed
headline.
in. Yeah, you can smoke weed in Halloween the game, and it actually serves a purpose.
First Alien Earth Creator, and now this. I was like, that's
I
the
know,
title of the game?
You smoke too much weed in Halloween the game, and it actually serves a purpose.
That's wild. Anyway, what purpose does it serve?
It serves a purpose, according to the Slashing Cast. Smoking weed in Halloween allows you to see Michael's pings across the map and can give you an advantage. They add, it's a fun gameplay mechanic. I just love that it's...
I'm the kind of guy who's immediately like, what's the logic of that? What is it about smoking weed that makes you able to like psychically radio locate Michael Myers?
Wouldn't it be terrifying if everybody who got high became a hive mind? Oh, hive mind? Hive mind? Hive mind?
No, I
but
followed
if you were,
the first time.
Yeah. So the other people who were smoking too much weed while listening to this, they didn't. So I had to say it multiple times. But
I'm
like,
smoking
imagine...
too much weed while listening to this too, Michelle.
That's fair. That's fair. Alien Earth Creator. But like, imagine a world. Imagine a world where everybody who got high became part of a hive mind with everybody else who was high at that same moment until you stop being high, and it was just like tapping into a chat room that you don't want to be a part of all the time. Like, just,
I had to.
That's my logic of like why I think it works. I think that Michael Myers is also high, and
Okay.
you get to see his thoughts. That's my
fair.
theory.
I had to find out immediately, and not a lot, but there is in fact somebody on SoundCloud whose name is MC Hivemind, spelled HIGHVEMIND.
I bet their music is so good.
I'm gonna open the link and then decide later if I actually want to listen to it, because it could be rad, but it could also be disastrous.
How the fuck does Netflix have Red Dead Redemption as a mobile game, JD?
Oh my god, Michelle, is the news done?
Yeah, it is. I gotta go. Like, Red Dead Redemption is one of my all-time favorite games. How the fuck am I gonna play it on my mobile device through Netflix? I'm gonna have to go do this for science, and I hate it. I hate that this is what I'm gonna stay awake doing.
Report back, Michelle. Report back.
I absolutely will. That'll be in the Michelle in the review, or Michelle in review. Will be me letting you know how playing Red Dead Redemption from the Netflix app on my phone went.
All right, Michelle. Well, I gotta go watch fucking Night Patrol, this movie that we're doing for the next regular episode of the show.
And which I did not forget about for once.
And well,
Are you
and I
proud of
say
me?
fucking Night Patrol because I knew Michelle was excited about it, so I was kind of excited about it. And then today I found out that one of the stars of the movie is one Philip Jack Brooks, better known to the world as professional wrestler CM Punk, who's a fucking asshole. And I'm so worried that he's going to be like, I don't expect he's going to blow my fucking mind, but I'm just like, he's probably going to be perfectly passable, and I'm not going to have anything terrible to say about him. And that makes me feel
sucks.
bad.
Yeah.
He's
I
an
also
awful
get
human
mad
being.
when there's
An
something
awful
I can be
human being. And
angry
if
about.
you're a wrestling fan and you're listening and you don't agree, you're wrong. He's a terrible human being.
One of my tabs that I have open on my 3 screens, so just so you know, I'm not just like scrolling Facebook. I just glanced at Facebook, and apparently at some point it refreshed. JD Provorst 5 hours ago. Ugh, CM Punk is on the movie I have to watch for the next WWS episode. Gross. Because it caught my caught my attention because I saw Justin Long's picture, and then I was like, wait, we're talking about that. We're talking about that guy. Oh, JD posted it. So,
I think,
silly.
Michelle, that what happened is your Facebook is listening to the audio on your computer and heard
it
me
does.
say Night Patrol with Philip Jack Brooks, and it brought that up into your feed. We're all being watched, Michelle. It's the surveillance state.
Don't get me started, but we are. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, on that
We
note,
all-
AI sucks. Humanity is doomed. Just get high and connect to the hive mind. God, that sounds awful. As though I didn't already dislike getting high to begin with. Like, connecting to all the other people who are high at the same time is. I'm gonna have a nightmare about that. I don't want to know their thoughts. I don't want to know my own thoughts. Why is this the thought that I have?
I don't know, Michelle. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
All right. Well, MC Hive Mind has a song called Enter the Hive. And I got to go listen to it immediately. So,
I hope
say
it's
goodnight,
techno.
Michelle.
Good night, Michelle.